On March 13, 2025, Trooper White of the Florida Highway Patrol was conducting speed enforcement on Interstate 95 in Broward County. While using a department-issued laser, Trooper White observed a burgundy sedan traveling at 107 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. After confirming the speed, Trooper White pursued the vehicle and activated emergency lights and sirens. Although the driver initially moved toward the shoulder, they suddenly accelerated and fled. Trooper White initiated a pursuit and notified the Lake Worth Regional Communications Center.
North Carolina, Spring Breaker. Is he running? Is he running? He's running. Romeo Juliet, Victor 37, come back on work. These are 104 traffic is right. We're pushing these already. Yeah. And traffic is like passing maybe not. We're practicing, we're running on Outrun. Yeah, we're patrolling for anything coming back on left 28. You live in Florida or Georgia? North Carolina.
South of State Road 84, the vehicle entered an active construction zone with only the far left lane open. The driver, later identified as Patrick Pierre, weaved through traffic and cones at high speed, cutting off other vehicles and showing a reckless disregard for public safety.
The vehicle is currently in the outside lane. Passing ribbon. For 129 right lane. We currently have 3 units involved in the 1031. Yeah, we're 3 and stuff. We're approaching Stone Road. We're traveling in the 104 miles an hour. Traffic conditions are still light. We're approaching Sheridan. We're traveling in the inside lane. And we're approaching Sheridan.
The pursuit continued at speeds of 100 to 120 miles per hour, with the driver weaving through heavy traffic in a reckless attempt to evade capture. Recognizing the danger to the public, troopers began looking for an opportunity to safely perform a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle.
Approaching Hollywood Boulevard. Careful, approaching Hollywood. Vehicle traveling in center lane, 95 miles an hour. Careful, 95 in the center lane. Approaching Hollywood Boulevard. Careful, approaching Hollywood. Hollywood Boulevard. Get off Hollywood. Careful, passing Hollywood at Hollywood. Vehicles going in our lane right now in the inside lane. Vehicle just signal towards the wall. Hit dog, it's 7130. Careful, I'll be at 107130.
Open the door. Put your hands in the air. Don't reach for anything. Don't reach for anything or I'm gonna fucking kill you. Hey, break it.
That's 10-4, 10-36 traffic. 1780, we're putting the driver out of the vehicle now. 7. There should be a single occupant of the vehicle.
Put your hands behind your back.
The pursuit continued south on Interstate 95 to State Road 820, where the suspect lost control and struck the concrete median. Trooper Henriquez Zuniga performed a pit maneuver, stopping the vehicle on the outside shoulder. The chase spanned about 13 miles. Trooper White positioned his vehicle alongside and assisted troopers Henriquez and Rodriguez in a high-risk stop. The driver, Patrick Pierre, refused to exit, prompting troopers White and Henriquez to remove him and take him into custody for fleeing and eluding.
There's only one person in the vehicle. We got him in custody and tried to work to make it clear what he says. 10-4, you can close first. 10-4, 9846. 426, I'm with you on that. 10.
You got the light open? You got the light open? Huh? What's got in the car? Nothing?
We're going to be southbound, north of Timber Road. We're going to have the right lane 1038.
Whose gun is that? You know, whose gun is that? The gun is where it belongs to. Huh? Okay.
Mr. Pierre, a convicted felon with 6 prior license suspensions, was medically cleared at Broward Health Imperial Point. A search of the vehicle revealed a handgun, multiple credit cards, a driver's license, $11,960 in cash, a laptop, and suspected marijuana.
What?
All items were seized as evidence. The firearm was not reported stolen, and the cash was held for forfeiture.
You out of town? Where are you from?
These are on my vehicle now. I'm going to need a 1070 for a patrol vehicle. I don't know who they use here in Broward. 10-4, can any of y'all advise which 1070 y'all use for a patrol vehicle?
On the night of April 13th, 2025, Trooper Levis was on patrol when a vehicle sped past in the wrong direction at approximately 115 miles per hour. Trooper Levis immediately turned around and began pursuing the driver. When Trooper Levis caught up to the vehicle, the driver accelerated to approximately 125 miles per hour in an attempt to flee, but soon lost control and crashed into a ditch. The driver was ejected from the vehicle and taken into custody without further incident. During initial questioning, the driver stated he was only 15 years old. He was carrying a knife and a firearm was found in the vehicle. He also admitted to fleeing because he had marijuana in his possession.
Oh, shit. You're good. He wasn't going nowhere once he wrecked.
On April 7, 2025, at approximately 12:30 p.m., Trooper Tatum, stationed at the intersection of Highway 7 and Highway 335, observed a silver Nissan Altima with a cracked windshield. The vehicle turned onto Morningstar Road, crossing the center line. Trooper Tatum activated emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop near Legacy Lane.
25-1. We're on Morningstar Road, Legacy Lane. It's a silver Nissan Altima Arkansas Adam X-ray Williams 76 ball AX76B. Take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. 1037, we're headed back northbound toward 335.
The vehicle initially stopped, but as Trooper Tatum approached, the driver accelerated and fled. Trooper Tatum returned to the patrol car, began pursuit, and notified dispatch. The vehicle turned around and fled south on Morningstar Road towards State Highway 335.
off of 31
Hey, he's trying to flip around northbound, flip around southbound, flip around southbound. TBI. Get back here. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. On foot. Got him on foot. Got to get paid.
The vehicle turned left onto State Highway 335 northbound, briefly entering the ditch before continuing to flee. Trooper Tatum soon closed the gap and attempted a TBI, but the driver abruptly braked, preventing the maneuver. The suspect then tried to make a U-turn, turning right and heading directly toward Trooper Tatum. Trooper Tatum repositioned and successfully performed a TBI, disabling the vehicle near 2658 North Wyatt Drive.
Go to my car. Put it in the bag. It's right here. That's good. Let me get all this stuff out first. Hey, grab a bag.
What y'all doing?
Fucking do the damn way. Lock these cuffs up so they don't get no tighter either.
The driver, Kareem Malik Bolton, 24, fled on foot but was caught about 150 yards away. A search found marijuana in a backpack, a larger bag with about 6 ounces nearby, and 2 open bottles of Fireball whiskey in the car. Bolton had $1,943.54 in cash and was turned over to the 13th Judicial District Drug Task Force with the evidence.
I knew it was straight hoe, bro. I go back and kill my own daddy, bro. Oh, shit, I'm about 15 years old, bro. Still on this lame man shit. Bro, I can't get in, bro. Slide your butt back. You gotta slide your butt first. Bro, can you untie these cool, bro? I just locked it, they're not gonna get any tighter. I said untie, like, loosen them up. I'll check them in a second before we go, all right? We gonna start to the station? Hold on, can we get there first? So, slide in.
He is swerving erratically, don't know what he's doing inside. Looks like we're going to be stopping. Not sure what this side road is.
On the night of March 4th, 2025, a Georgia trooper observed a black pickup truck swerving erratically. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver initially pulled over, but suddenly fled. The driver was later identified as William Crawford, who was wanted for aggravated assault in Lumpkin County. According to the Lumpkin County Sheriff's Office, Crawford had been named a suspect in a previous shooting incident.
2108.
Still coming up on Overbridge Trail, speed's 93.
I'll take radio, you take primary. Because we're coming up on Start Mount 136, speed 84, traffic light. Yep. Alright, Vegas, we're passing. We're on 136 now, we're coming up on Old Bird Mountain. 10-4, speed. Speed 75, traffic still light. Coming up on Old Bird Mountain now, 136, speed 65, no traffic. So the DA is staying
that he may have a rifle and a pistol.
I think it's 132 coming up on Price Creek Road East. Speed 80, no traffic.
Yep.
72, I'm headed your way. We're 84 miles an hour, 136 coming up on Grandview, light traffic.
What's that?
They can notify Dawson County, please.
For Dawson certified.
As the pursuit began, the suspect fled at high speed on Highway 136 toward Dawson County, driving recklessly and endangering others on the road. Recognizing the threat, the pursuing trooper made the decision to execute a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle.
Put up on Big Oak Drive, speed 75, traffic light.
Dispatcher 10-9 to Crawford.
132, come on Finger Trail, speed 75, traffic light.
Yep.
Alright, he just threw something out the window at the first overlook. It's gonna be on the left side just before 3881.
Subject is cleared. 690, we're past Finger Trail now, 136, speed 80.
I'm gonna try to get a pit when I can.
758, they're saying that they're trying to turn off the car remotely.
10-4, I'm just trying to keep up with him.
Dispatcher 20.
We're coming up on 136 to Overlook, speed 80.
Do I still have enough units with me?
78 to 9.
How many units we got behind us?
I can have one Jasper unit behind us, and I believe 676 behind us as well.
Come on, car, go! Go, go, go!
Dispatcher, you got 7 Jasper units with you as well.
So, 693, it's 136, coming up on Lake Sequoia, speed 80.
On 136 Lake Sequoia.
On the night of March 4th, 2025, a Georgia trooper observed a black pickup truck swerving erratically. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver initially pulled over, but suddenly fled. The driver was later identified as William Crawford, who was wanted for aggravated assault in Lumpkin County. According to the Lumpkin County Sheriff's Office, Crawford had been named a suspect in a previous shooting incident.
Lake Sequoia,
Country vehicle off. You're not going to get any portable, okay? Let's get him out, okay? Do you have any weapons on you? Where are the weapons?
Taken 693.
693, taking first stop right here, 136 Lake Sequoia.
On April 26, 2025, at 1:08 p.m., Trooper Robert Plyler was informed by Trooper Kyle Robinson about a Ford Mustang speeding eastbound on Interstate 30 near mile marker 124, exceeding 100 miles per hour and passing cars on the shoulder. Trooper Plyler positioned himself at mile marker 130. The Mustang passed him, continuing to weave through traffic and accelerate despite heavy conditions. The suspect vehicle exited at exit 134, heading south on Scott Hamilton Drive, then crossed into oncoming traffic and ran a red light at Baseline Road. Trooper Charles Greeno intercepted the vehicle on Baseline Road near Arch Street. The vehicle stopped in the inside lane, and the driver, Daniel Radin, and passenger, Jack Southwell, were taken into custody and secured in Trooper Plyler's patrol vehicle.
10-4, what's your 20?
That Arch Baseline. Valley J now.
10-4.
CFS comments added. Unit 857 joint call. CFS.
10-4, 10-15 times 2 at 114.
Clear the net, what up?
Good one.
Bro, what the fuck?
7 passing 54, resume normal traffic.
Fuck!
Daniel Radin was charged with fleeing a law enforcement officer with substantial danger of death, no liability insurance, reckless driving, purchase or possession of alcohol by a minor, and speeding more than 15 miles per hour over the limit.
CFS comments added.
God damn, bro. All right. Yes, sir. Okay.